Hi Ayush, thank you for joining us today. Firstly,
My pleasure.
congratulations on your winning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
How would you define your leadership approach?
I generally say that to everyone. A democratic leadership is what I think is the approach from here and now. So, my approach has always been democratic to take everyone into consideration while you're setting decisions, while you're executing. So that's the leadership approach I take.
Right, so it's very interesting that you spoke about the democratic approach. How do you think, let's say, a decade back, how do you think the role of the HR has evolved over the years?
I think uh, there is drastic change, from where we have been to what employee experience or human resources looks like. I think the tenets have changed in these five parameters. One being definitely the technology. The role of technology in HR really plays a massive role. Second is on data, right? A lot of decision making today in HR and every other function is based on a lot of data crunching and analytics. That was not there in the past. There was a lot of hunch. Third, being I think more of an inclusive approach. I was talking about democracy. I think that's something which all HR professionals have now started taking into consideration in all their discussions in the boardroom. And fourth being I think engagement, right? How do you engage your employee continuously across all parameters in the 360-degree fashion is something which is very popular now
Right.
than earlier.
Speaking about technology, how do you still maintain the human centricity in your team?
So I think being democratic is being human for me, right? So you include every person in the team in the decision making process, right? Which gives them a strong ownership and responsibility. That's what makes it human. And once you learn the motivations of the individuals, why they're here and why they do what they do, I think it's more easier to connect more than the work itself. So I think the motivation, understanding motivation of the team members and driving a personal connect is something which has helped me to keep the team human.
Right.
Not only myself, but all the leaders in the hierarchy have really maintained that.
Right. So the youngest manager today, right? I want to ask you, what piece of advice would you give to the freshers and the upcoming talent in your space?
I always believe about giving 100%. So I would advise that the greatest failure for anybody, the youngest member now, would be not participating 100%. Right? So give you 100% in whatever you do. And life is not about this or that. I see a lot of people really complaining that I can do only this and I can do only that kind of work. But I think that's not how life is. You have to do this and that, and give you 100% in everything you do. That really makes a difference.
Well, thank you so much, Ayush, for
you.
joining us today, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.